Yo, it's your boy DZ. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. Hey man, we all know President Trump was shot at, and from the looks of it, right, he was grazed. From the looks of the situation, the president was grazed. And I hear people saying, right, that it was a staged situation. I hear people saying this was staged. There's no way that this was staged. The president almost lost his life in this situation. The president almost lost his life in this situation. And it's the former president. And I think he's going to end up being elected, but he almost lost his life in this situation. And when you look at this situation, it was a young white kid that had enough balls to try to kill the president. This man really tried to assassinate the president. Like, black people, we gonna be honest, we'll kill each other. And it's crazy that to say that, and it's the truth. But we're not gonna go and try to kill the president. That's something different. And people be so in tune with these politics that they get to the point where they feel like they're really involved. We're only involved to a certain extent, people. And people really feel like they're involved because they say that you vote and you make a decision. The decision is made off your vote. These people are going to do what they want. So people shouldn't want to be so ready to die for this situation. This man at 20 years old didn't even get to live life. He came up with the plan to kill the president. That's some crazy, sick stuff. It ain't that deep. But I guess that's what those people feel that it's passionate to them. The decision of who runs the world is so passionate. I don't feel that that's that passionate. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be regardless of what we want. The people we see that get elected, they present things to us and we listen to the things that they present. But when they get into position, they do something different. And this happens every 4 years. So what would make this presidency any different? This happens every 4 years. We think that certain things are going to happen because these are the things that's told to us. And it looks like these people want to connect more to the people at the time when they're running for election. But after they're elected, they don't want to connect the same way. So being so in tuned, as in you want to kill the president, that's a sick thought. And you see what type of person. Look at the person. Look at the person. His name was, let me find him. His name was, I think, Thomas Matthew Cook. We're going to find him. You know, it's Crooks. Thomas Matthew Crooks. And when you see it, right, he looks weird. And to be honest, he looks weird. These type of people, right, you can look at them and tell that it's something mentally off with them. These are the type of people that commit these type of acts. And Trump said he's going to continue. He's supposed to rally, I guess, tonight in Milwaukee. Trump said he's going to continue with this, man. He's not allowing this to stop. And like I said, I really feel like Trump was grazed. And I see some people saying it was shattered glass. There's no way the shattered glass is coming up that high from wherever it hit to graze his ear that way. You see the way his ear was bleeding, the bullet grazed him. The person almost killed him. This young, weird dude almost killed the president. He's really lucky to be alive at this moment. And I don't wish death on anybody. This is some sick shit to take it to the point where you feel that you want to assassinate the president. But you see the type of people that do it, man. You see the type of people that do it. It's not people that look like myself. They're not trying to kill the president. This is like out of control. You know, and I mean, hold up. Trump's gonna get reelected. So, and then they say, like, I heard some people saying that Trump would have put him up to it. Like, Trump's in enough stuff right now. I wouldn't think Trump would take it upon himself to want to get shot at and grazed in the ear. Those type of things is stupid to say. You see the live footage of the situation. Somebody tried to kill the president, man. And it's been a long time since something like that's happened. But what it's going to do is it's going to make them take more precaution and safety for the situation. They're going to take more precaution and safety, man.
Law and Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas with the latest on the investigation. Good morning to you, Pierre.
Robin, good morning. Today, the most exhaustive investigation into a single suspect in recent history continues as the FBI desperately tries to find the motive for the man they say tried to assassinate former President Trump.
We had what we're calling an assassination attempt against our former president, Donald Trump.
This morning, an intensive investigation into the man believed to have been the shooter trying to kill former President Trump. In this video, believed to be the suspected gunman, according to a law enforcement official briefed on the investigation, a man in what appears to be a t-shirt and khaki shorts on a rooftop allegedly firing an AR-15 style assault rifle in the direction of the Trump rally.
Shots fired towards the blue water tank.
And in this aerial video from our affiliate WTAE, you see a man's body after he was shot and killed by what sources say was a Secret Service counter sniper. The FBI overnight using DNA and biometrics to identify the suspect as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania.
And our hearts go out to the victims of this heinous act which occurred today.
Searches conducted overnight at the suspect's home and locations associated with the young man, as authorities try to piece together his background and potential motive. Law enforcement sources telling ABC News the early evidence points to the shooter being a lone wolf gunman.
We have no reason to believe that there is any other existing threat out there.
Initial investigation complicated by a sprawling crime scene and concerns the suspect might have left behind explosives.
There was identification of suspicious packages around where the shooter was, and so we deployed, in an abundance of caution, bomb assets to make sure that those were cleared.
The state police will conduct the investigation involving the murder of an innocent spectator and 2 others in the crowd who were critically wounded, while the FBI conducts the investigation into the assassination plot.
The FBI has deployed a number of our resources, including investigative agents, our evidence response team, bomb technicians.
The FBI director is personally involved in this case, which is now the highest priority of the FBI. The Attorney General has repeatedly warned about a surge in threats of political violence. And law enforcement sources have been telling me for months that this is perhaps the most dangerous threat environment since 9/11, Robin.
Yes, we have been hearing that, Pierre. And Pierre, there are already calls for an investigation into the Secret Service.
That's right, Robin. The House Oversight Committee chairman has officially invited the Secret Service director to appear before a hearing on July 22nd. I'm told by the Secret Service this morning that the director will cooperate with any congressional investigation and that an internal investigation will now be launched to review the security for yesterday's event. One thing that will be looked at is whether the security perimeter needs to be pushed back even further, Robin.
So many questions need to be answered. Pierre.
Now, they know that they have to step that security up. They already know that, because for somebody to get that close to the president, they've been comfortable. It's haven't been nobody taking that dumb, stupid risk to try to kill the president. So they've been real relaxed. And now that this happened, they're going to step the security up, and they're going to have more presence. They're going to be on top of it. This guy almost had a perfect aim. He grazed the president's ear at 20 years old. Now, some people say that the gun laws are too free is the reason why these things happen. What y'all think? Do y'all think that the gun laws is too free? I mean, I think that they let the laws here with the guns be as they are so that we are able to protect ourselves in case another country tries to infiltrate us. This is my opinion. In case another country tries to infiltrate us, that's why they allow us to have guns as they do. Even though we're killing each other, that's not going to stop even if they put a stricter law on the guns, because people are still going to access the guns. The killing and stuff is happening because people are financially struggling and going things like that. But that's another story. But yeah, the gun laws are the way they are so that the guns we're able to access them in case we have like a big mass war. We are able to protect ourselves. That's why our country doesn't have, whereas though like those other countries, the people, they don't have guns like that. The military has guns, but the civilians, they don't have guns like that. So those other countries come and infiltrate those countries because they know they're weak. They know America it's a lot of guns in America. People are ready. So that's why that is. But for this person to take it upon himself to want to kill the president, that was just some type of anger he had within himself about whatever was going on in his life, and he felt that the president was responsible for it. No matter what's going on in the world, you have your life to live. Everybody has their life to live. If you're involved in those politics, then you live inside those politics. Us, the people, we're not involved in the politics. The decision doesn't come from making the decision to vote for what president you get. You have to elect the people inside your county, the city council, those members. You have to elect them. That's how things get really governed, because you see that when the president is trying to make laws happen, certain things can't get passed because the city counties all around the world, they're not in agreement with what the president is trying to do. So people don't pay attention to that. So you have to pay attention that those things come from people lording the president. So for a person to get that upset, he didn't understand. And when you're that young, you're 20 years old, you don't understand a lot of things, especially a lot of things you think you understand. So he's that upset that he ended his little short journey on earth to try to kill somebody that's been here for 80 years. And this way of life is going to continue to go regardless if he wants him to be president or not. This is the thing that people have to understand. You can't invest so much of your emotional feelings inside that world because you're not a part of that world. They make us think that because we vote that we're a part of it. You're not a part of the politicians. That's their world. So the people that's inside that world that gets elected to make the decisions are in your county. Those are the people that you need to be referring to, but they think, oh, just because it's the president and he runs the country, that this is the person that we need to look who's going to make the decision. No, it's all a game, man. It is all a game. This is their game. So they put the things the way that they want it to be, and they line it up for them. And you think that you have involvement. No, you don't. Not at all. You have no involvement of once the person's in there, what happens. They're instructed to do things from others, and things are the way it's going to be, man. So we got to pay attention to that, man. And I just really think that people said that the shooting was a hoax and things like that. Why would somebody want to play with being shot at? That's not nothing to play with. Nobody's playing a game with people shooting a firearm towards their head. Like, be real with it. But Trump is still at it, and he has another rally tonight in Milwaukee. Trump is going at it, and he's not stopping. For the man to be shot at the day before and he's ready to rally the next day, you know he's invested. He means what he means with this situation. So you see what it is. And for somebody to want to kill him, don't play yourself. People don't get so invested in this, man. Don't get so investment, man. It's their game. These positions in life that control certain things and certain way things work in life, all these big positions is their game. When they try to make you think that you got say so, you don't have say so. Pay full attention. But yeah, it's your boy DZ, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that share button, man. We growing. We almost to 2,000 subscribers, man. We have just became a full YouTuber now. So, hit that subscribe button, man. Share this video, and I hope it was something that helped you out, something to make you understand some things, and, leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Let me know some things that y'all think I should talk about in the content, man. And, it's your boy DZ, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now, let me know how y'all feel about Trump, man.